Hey, it's Miss Pritzel, and I'm book talking the beginning of a 6-book series. It is a supernatural romance series with some adventure. So I can describe that best by, like, if you know, have heard of Twilight series, it has vampires and werewolves. That's what we would call supernatural, but romance is a big part of it too. So this series is called Vampire Academy, and it's by Richelle Mead. It is renewed in its popularity because Peacock, there is now a streaming series on the Peacock network. So I just want to also show you, like, this book and this book are the same. So there's been a lot of different cover editions, and the newest cover. So the first book is Vampire Academy. Second is Frostbite. That's one of the original covers. And this is the newest rendition of the covers. Then this is Shadow Kiss, the third one. There are 6 books total in the series. This one ends on a cliffhanger, so I do want to read more. So like I said, here's the newest rendition of the covers. So in this book, there are different kinds of vampires. There are half vampires, which are, and I'm probably going to say some of these wrong, Damphiri. So they're half human, half vampire. And then there are Morai, who are mortal vampires who eat food but do need blood to survive and are sensitive to sunlight. And they're not very powerful. They can wield magic, but they're not physically powerful, where Damphiri. And then there's the Stregi, who are the undead vampires who are immortal but can be killed. So the half vampires, the Damphiri, protect the Morai. So it's kind of a symbiotic relationship where they need each other. So Rose Hathaway is a Damphiri. Like I said, I'm going to say these titles wrong. So she's half vampire, half human. But she's been raised at Vampire Academy, which is St. Vladimir's. And it's just one of these academies where there's a lot of magical spells to protect the academy. And so the Morai parents are willing to send their kids there. And Damphiri are mostly raised to become guardians and protectors of the Morai. And within the Morai, there are a lot of royal families. So I thought it was kind of an interesting concept. Not that I've never heard of this idea of different types of vampires, because a lot of this is based on different legends and things like that. But I did find it there's enough action adventure for me. There's some romance between Rose and one of her trainers, I guess you'd say. He's like a teacher, but he's more like he trains her in the art of, like, physical combat and athleticism and things like that, so that she can take care of her and the person she is intended to protect, who is a princess and last of her line. So I read 3 books, overbrag. I do, and like I said, sometimes I read 3 books in a multi-book series, and I'm like, okay, I've read enough. This one I actually was like, I actually want to read more. So that definitely says something about a series. So, like, sometimes I read enough and I'm like, yeah, okay, I don't need to read the rest of them. I'm satisfied with what I read. Not that they were bad or anything, just they didn't spark my particular interest. This one I really did enjoy. So if you like supernatural romances, and there are a number of them out there, like I said, Twilight's one example, but there's other series as well. I really did enjoy this one. And the first book is, we have 2 copies. One is on the shelf. One is on our movie. We have a book movie display with books that have already been made into movies or streaming series, and books that are in the production, or they're in production to become either movies or, mostly now I think it's streaming series, which in my opinion, has been really great for book publishing altogether, because they need a lot of storylines, and they're taking these awesome storylines from books and doing what I would call more justice to them than a shorter movie can do. So the series is Vampire Academy, and the author is Richelle Mead. So once again, if you are interested in this series or another supernatural romance series, I can help you with that, or I can help you find anything else that you might be interested in, because you should know by now, it's my job to keep everybody reading.